Alright, what's good, YouTube? Rohit back with another video, and today, you know, the car is very dirty right now. I tried to go to a car wash so I could like give you guys a cleaner car, but they're closed because, you know, you can't have I guess you can't have you can't really like have cold weather and water, I guess. I don't get it, but you know, I guess it makes sense. I'm not sure, but oh no, I missed the light. I missed the light. Oh my god. All right, we're just gonna have to. Can I go after this guy? Yeah, I can go after him. He's turning in the left. Bye. Oh my god. That thing sounds so good. Feels so good to drive this car, guys. But literally, like, you know, mid-muffler delete is all you need. Yeah, this thing is crazy how fast. Like, it gets to 50 really quick. But, you know, it's scat, and we all know scats are not the fastest thing in the world, but, you know, it does what it needs to. Now, if you're trying to compare it to a Hellcat, that's a whole different animal. You can't compare them. They're two different cars. Like, literally, it doesn't. Whoa. It turned red already? Wait, turn this one green. Thank you. I was gonna go. I thought it was gonna change right when I turned. Yeah. Put that up. It's too windy. But nah, this car is just, it's crazy. Now, how many of you would want a Scat over a Hellcat? I know a lot of you probably will be saying, oh no, I'll go for a Hellcat all day long. No Scat, it's too slow. Now, that's true, but the biggest thing about this car is the fact that I can probably get it off the ground or off a dig way quicker than a Hellcat would, because I think I would probably beat a Hellcat, if I'm being honest. Like, this thing wants to go so bad, and then you just drop the gear and you just chill. You just have to drive really good. But this car is good for dailying. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys, right? The thing about this car between this and Hellcat, right? I mean, a Hellcat, yes, you will have more power. You will probably beat pretty much everything on the road. And you'll feel like the man, right? But the thing about that, you gotta think about it logically, right? How often are you gonna use that power? If you're gonna be paying for that much money, are you gonna use all the power it gives you? 700 horsepower, right? You want that 700 horsepower really well, but you don't know if you're gonna use it. So in my humble opinion, if you wanna ask me, don't get the Hellcat. Get a Scat, and then see what you feel about the Scat. Now, I know it's an extra car, and it's a lot of money more being spent, but you gotta know. Because, like, if you start going to a Hellcat first, you're gonna end up totaling it. Trust me, I know. Those things are crazy. Like, anything happen, you panic, that thing is out of control. You're not gonna have it anymore. Like, you gotta learn about these kind of cars, right? This is already 500 horsepower. Now, if you have driven cars that are fast like Scats, but a different brand, yeah, you could go Hellcat completely. But if you're somebody who's young and they're saying, yeah, you know, I want to, you know, get a Hellcat because, oh, it's nice and fast. It's like, I want the fastest thing, right? Well, the fastest thing is always good, but at the same time, you got to make sure that you're ready for it. Like, you got to be double extra sure that you want this car. Like, me, Hellcat is really the best thing, but at the same time, I'm not using it for what its purpose is. I'm not going to be racing, right? I'm not racing at all. I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not making any money off of that. Why would I race? So, the power is no use unless I'm really using it for that. Now, if you like the wine and stuff, more power to you, because I mean, I do too. I bought a Hellcat for a little bit, but I got totaled in like 6 days, and that's another story. But, you know, stuff happens. But, you know, now I got this, and like, I'm literally having so much fun driving this. Like, the sound is what sold this car for me. When they had the mid-muffler delete on a used car, I mean, I was like, oh, I need that sound. I didn't expect it to sound this good, and now I do. So, yeah, but anyway, guys, like, I just wanted to make this little video on whether or not you want a Hellcat or a Scat. Now, me personally, go for the Scat, and then figure out what you want, because this is the best car for, like, the price. And even though people say it's slow, it is not slow. When people say it's slow, that's just, it's crazy, because that means that they just never drove anything. Look at this. This is slow. Is that slow? If that's slow, you need a crazy car to be saying that you're fast now, because this is not slow at all. This is not, bruh. These things are so punchy. Like, the way that you could just push the pedal and you're going. They got the best torque. Ah, this guy's going here too. All right, but yeah, they got the best torque, and they got the best sound. In my opinion, Scats sound a little more crazy than Hellcats. They got like that deeper rumble. And the Hellcats have more of a cam sound, if that makes sense. Like, if you listen to the idles, they're different a little bit from stock, and even mid-muffler delete. Like, when you get a mid-muffler delete on a Hellcat, it's like cammed, and this one, you get a mid-muffler delete, it sounds like it's just rumbling, like that old muscle car rumble. So the Hellcat doesn't sound like that all the way. But it's all up to you. Like, if you want what you want with a Hellcat and that kind of thing, what you're gonna do with it, that's all up to you. Like, I can't tell you what you're doing. But if you are going to get a Hellcat, please do not break the bank for one. You just don't want to break the bank. Like, if you break the bank for a Hellcat, that's just the worst thing you can do, because they're really expensive right now. And they're just, it's crazy how expensive they've gotten because of all the hype, all the stuff going on with them. And also the fact that there's the last year, right? Or it has been the last year. It's pretty much done now. But what's funny is they're still there on the market. Like, they still are for sale. Like, you literally can get one now easily without any problem. I went to a dealer. They got like a full thing of Hellcats. Challengers, not Chargers, but Hellcat Challengers, and those things are like, there's 5 of them, at least 5. Like, how can you say that they're running out of stock at all? They are literally overstocked, more than when they had them being in production. Like, make it make sense, guys. So definitely don't break the bank for a Hellcat. If you can't get a Hellcat, you want to save up, I understand that. But if you're just going for, you know, a Scatpack, and you like that feeling, go for it. I mean, like, both are good cars. Like, this thing is fun. Now, you might think, oh, it's slow, and everybody's gonna call you slow. It's a boat, and all these things, and all these SS will beat you, and what's it called? A Mustang will beat you, right? Yeah, that's true. But what are you doing with the car? Are you racing it? If you're racing, go for a Hellcat completely. Because Scats, you don't want to spend money on modding this. This thing will not be good modded, because if you want to get the same power as a Hellcat with a Scat, you have to like break the bank too. You have to go. I saw a video on it and they said like 22,000 is worth how much you have to go into making it as fast as a Hellcat, which to me, that's a big number. I'm not gonna go and get a Scatpack and forego a Hellcat and then pay like 22,000 extra to make it a Hellcat. Like, why? I would just buy a Hellcat if I'm really wanting to go fast and want the power. Like, it's no different. But yeah, guys, I mean, honestly, it's all up to you. You got to choose what you want. But I would just want to talk about the differences, and there really is the only difference really I could say is the exhaust a little bit. I think the note is different in both of them, and then also the power, obviously. But oh, and that whine, I forgot. There's no whine in this, but you know, you still get that V8, bro. That V8 is just, me personally, I don't need the whine right now. I mean, I want the whine, but in the future, they're still going to exist in the future. Remind you, you will not lose a single one in the future. So, but yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to talk about, yeah, if you want one, remember this: racing, Hellcat, daily, Scat, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, I'm out.